welcome to the programme. We start with tennis as Roger Federer eased his way into the semi-finals of the rain-affected US Open. The Swiss third seed was facing Frenchman Jo-Wilfried Tsonga in a repeat of their clash at the same stage of this season's Wimbledon tournament. And once again it was a five-time winner at Flushing Meadows that was fastest out of the blocks. Bolstered by a first serve percentage of over 70%, Federer was in total control, except for a blip on the serve after the only rain delay of the day. He took the opening set 6-4. And that form continued against a strangely out-of-form Tsonga, the 11th seed seemingly unable to hit the heights of his remarkable win over Mardy Fish in the previous round, as he went on to drop the second set 6-3. At SW19 earlier this year, the Le Mans native launched a remarkable comeback to win despite going 2 sets down, but that never seemed to be on the cards here. There was to be no Federer meltdown this time, a single break enough in the third, enough to close out a 6-4, 6-3, 6-3 victory and set up a repeat of last year's semi-final against Novak Djokovic, which he lost in 5 sets.
My concentration is usually always pretty good, but it's true, the Wimbledon match does come back into your mind, especially when he's got break point in the third and you think, like at Wimbledon, you might never see a break point again, but I was able to come out of that one and play a good game at the end, so I'm very happy the way I'm playing, the way I'm moving, and enjoying myself out on the court.
So Djokovic will be Federer's opponent then after coming through an awkward encounter against Serbian compatriot Janka Tipsarevic. The world #1 started this match well, racing into a 5-2 lead, then found himself pegged back by the 20th seeded underdog, who even served for the set at 6-5, only to throw that chance away with a poor service game. Djokovic took the resulting break as 7-2, but still seemed sluggish on court, falling well short of the standards that have seen him lose just twice on the ATP Tour all season. His cause not helped by an inspired Tipsarevic, playing the Grand Slam quarter-final for the first time in his career. The Australian Open and Wimbledon champion somehow took the second set to a tiebreak, but it was Tips who took that 7-3 to level the match and set up what appeared to be a spellbinding finale. However, it was Djokovic's nous that came to the fore, Tipsarevic starting to struggle to stay with the pace, and he was forced to call for the trailer while trailing 5-love in the third. An injury to his left thigh causing him to retire, with Djokovic hitting 7-6, 6-7, 6-3 in the fourth. That Federer-Djokovic semi-final could be one of the highlights of this year's tournament.
I felt okay, you know, I had physically as well a lot of struggles, I think, throughout the match, and because we played 2.5 hours, 2 sets, and it was really long, very high intensity, a lot of great points from the baseline. I think he pushed me back a little bit from the baseline because he was very aggressive and he was taking his chances. He was serving extremely well, and yeah, it was a difficult match. But unfortunately for him, physically to retire. I hope he's going to recover for Davis Cup.